Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Chris, and today we will be continuing our playthrough of Sonic Mania, going into the Flying Battery Zone. Last time we stormed Dr. Eggman's studio in Studiopolis, and we collected ourselves 2 more Chaos Emeralds and a few more lives. But today we're going to venture back into another remix zone from Sonic's past, Flying Battery Zone. So the story at this point, if you missed last time, is that we disrupted Dr. Eggman's weather forecast, and then we saw breaking news. The flying battery has returned, which is not a good thing. So this is essentially Dr. Eggman, one of Dr. Eggman's many flying fortresses, and we are storming it to pretty much stop him from doing anything evil. And the major gimmick in this stage are the monkey bars. There's a secret one up there. Always handy to know the ins and outs. And this is where the game can get precarious. Okay. So that just happened. I'll see you in a second. It's hilarious how you talk about cheap deaths and yeah, you end up falling to your demise. So as I was saying, yes, we are outside the Flying Fortress, which means yes, there is a giant bottomless pit beneath us that we have absolutely no safety net. So we're gonna avoid that in the future, and we're gonna keep going. I mean, 4 zones in. Oh god, 4 zones in, 1 death. You know, that probably a new record for me. Okay, so here is another sweet gimmick. We have the electricity shield, which is an elemental shield from the original Sonic games, which can draw rings in, and we are actually able to get sent upwards to the electricity field that those generators make, which is very good. And now we've got the speed shoes, and I almost got skewered by the fan. But that's all good. We have these rotating things here, which is very good. We can use this to our advantage to get another 1-up. And we've also got 100 rings, so that's just doubly awesome. But enough about that. We continue to descend into the bowels of the Flying Battery. I remember as a kid, the name Flying Battery always sort of confused me. I was thinking, oh, so is it a giant flying like AA battery or something? And yeah, I never really truly understood it. But yeah, so essentially, I have no idea what I'm trying to say. Essentially, in this level, we are making our way through the flying battery, essentially trying to find Dr. Eggman, whilst avoiding all the traps he's laid out. The kind of platforming challenges in this stage, they are a bit of a step up from the previous zones, I'm not gonna lie. You did see me fall plummet to my doom, completely against my will. But then again, when is plummeting to your doom ever truly with your will? And the electrical current can be a solid thing there, where not having the shield actually helps you get through the platforming. You can just run underneath, but sometimes it's also quite helpful to be able to be pulled up on its own so that you don't have to do all the hard platforming yourself. And some of the capsules in this zone, they will either unleash rings, they may unleash enemies, or they may even just be a faulty thing for the beginning and just sort of jump you upwards. And so here we have flying bombs. Luckily they can open the way for us. They show us the way, and we can continue on to the boss, which is so nice of them. So this one is the rubbish compactor. Anybody else getting weird Star Warsy vibes from this one? So essentially, we want to hit that top thing before we get smushed. I'd rather not get smushed. I have a few things to do today. Oh my god. Sometimes you can hit... Oh. So essentially it's a matter of waiting until you can get up there. Oh my god. It's waiting up there and waiting to get up there until you can. I'm very bad at judging when I should talk and jump. I'm good at this game, I swear. But other than that, we have got through Act 1. Finally. Phew! Hopefully Act 2 won't give me as much grief. Well, that was lucky, wasn't it? And we are now going to blast off into Act 2 with another remix of the Flying Battery Zone blaring in the background. This one is another very, very good track, I think, and now, I believe that all the music in this game is worth a listen at one time or another, and we're also going to have a bit of a change in how the outside looks as soon as we find ourselves a door to go through, which is another little gimmick. They have little doors that you go through, and now outside looks a little bit less inviting and a little bit more like it's some sort of thunderstorm, which, you know, not very fun. And we have these little chicken ones that sort of pop up whenever you come near. Here we go, the thunderstormy bit's happening. So the gimmick out here is essentially when there's a back here, everything's sort of fine, but when you're in the stormy areas, I believe that there's sort of like wind resistance pushing you in one direction. So when you're inside, that wind does not occur because you're inside. Logic, am I right? And sometimes when I play this level, I tend to get a bit lost and confused with which way I am or should be going. So the first time I played this level, I actually managed to get myself a timeout because not only could I not figure out how to get through the level, I also somehow managed to not figure out the boss at all. So that was a little bit amusing for me, and I think that was actually the first time I died in this game too. At least I don't think I... Oh. They should be sniper bots. They're very good at being in the right place at the wrong time. Anyway, so now we have a bubble shield. These are very helpful. They do that, which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is not helpful. But all the shields immediately sort of knock away projectiles, so that's an immense help considering the situation that we're in at the moment. And we're back inside. Well, there looks like a way up there, but I don't see how we can get up. Anyway, so we can get picked up by these little cretins, and the little mouse enemies in this zone as well, just digging around the dirt, like just sort of emulating what their real-life counterparts would do, I'd imagine. The trash compactor-y stuff here, all sorts of references. You can see the goalposts and some... Oh! Well, that was unfortunate. Huh. I mean, I suppose I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we're now back here again, and I'm going to learn from my mistakes and not to die, which I know is a fantastical concept. But you know what? I think I can manage it. Don't mind me just hanging out. I need a better sense of humour. And so we're just gonna drop in. I'm sorry. Last pun, I promise. And we are going to continue going down to the belly of the beast here. I'm not 100% certain where I am in the level, to be perfectly honest. But we have these little coil things. Basically, they can have sort of electricity happen because you see this little mole creature, he sort of controls it, but when you destroy him, or the little coil bits, then electricity can no longer travel between one coil to another, if you destroy the coils, and they won't travel at all if you've got the little mole person. Now, I imagine that this part of the level is now familiar, so I think we are approaching the end of this zone. Ever so slightly confident. Yep, okay, here we go. Second boss of the flying battery. So this is a little spider creature. And it's a bit complicated because you can try hitting the star thing and it's not going to actually deal damage, but you'll notice on the left side of the screen there was a bunch of spikes. And so the idea is you want to sort of aim your flipping on the left, hitting the star, and then promptly making the entire robot hit the spikes. And that was a bit of a more complicated way of defeating an enemy. Like the first time I had actually played this boss, I honestly did not have a clue as to what I was supposed to do. Tails being a little bit derpy there, running into the spikes. I don't think I did not see that Tails. Sometimes it won't actually register the hit, but sometimes it will. Nearly getting the kills in. Bit difficult to maneuver it to the left or right when you're when it's still trying to raise up. You gotta wonder why Dr. Eggman managed to build this sort of battle arena in such a way that he has the very thing that his thing is weak to up on the walls. If I was Dr. Eggman and I was trying to defeat Sonic, I probably wouldn't put spikes on the walls. I guess he just wanted to give Sonic a fighting chance. Questionable decisions aside, we have finished Flying Battery Zone. And we're going to see what we're going to do next. The Press Garden. And this zone will once again be on next time. That was the Flying Battery Zone. We did not get any Chaos Emeralds. We did lose a few of our lives. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit bummed about that. So whilst I mope about not being able to do a successful no-kill run of Sonic Mania, feel free to like the video, comment, and subscribe. There we go. And next time we will go into Press Garden Zone and attempt to find some more of the Chaos Emeralds. Until then, bye.